Hi friends, so I know that this is very specific to my area of instruction, but I want to show you guys the physicsclassroom.com. This is a website that I use, and I teach my students how to use, and then I have them use on their own as a supplemental resource. So the first area that I send them to is physics tutorials. So they can choose their particular unit, of which we do almost all of these. And so then they can go into the unit and they can go through various lessons that by chance, but do align fairly well with the units that we teach. They also have here physics interactives. So they can go through and click on different interactive activities. So this is an actual activity that a teacher could do with their class, and I've never actually used these, but I have suggested that these type of questions, that my students look at them if they want to be prepared for the content questions on the tests, or they can just go play with the interactives. So here I can, make the mass of this box much bigger, and I can apply a big force to it and then push it, and then there it goes. Or I can increase the friction and then push it, and now I see that my net force is much smaller. So I can explore that if I'm a student and correlate that with the other ones. And now they've been increasing the amount of these that they have, so there's lots and lots and lots of options for students here. And one of the best parts of this is now I have to change browsers for it, unfortunately, but if you go to Physics Classroom, they also have something called Mind on Physics. So they have an app, but the app costs money, so I always send my students to the online version. And these Mind on Physics modules okay, so these Mind on Physics modules, apparently I don't know if I have Shockwave on my thing here now, but it does tell you down here that they have a plugin. But what this does is it's kind of a drill and skill. It's a drill and skill program where the students input answers to questions and it tells them if they're right or wrong. It is a little annoying because they do have to set it up exactly right. So if the answer is 1.67 and they type in 1.7, it'll mark them wrong. And it also, as you can see, is sometimes difficult to get to run. And then they're trying to transition to the app, but the app costs money. So, this part it's been a process, but anyway, so they also have a calculator. They have Physics Help where you can email people. They have a curriculum corner for teachers, so sometimes I'll use worksheets or essential questions from them. But basically, this is a really great website for all physics outside of quantum physics and modern physics to let students explore to find what they need. And it's all kind of linked together. So if I go to Physics Tutorials and I'm learning about circular motion and I click on a particular part of circular motion, I can see where I am in this part of the unit. I can read about it and I can look at some sample problems. And then I can check my answers with these interactive things. So, here's the information. I can see the answer and see if it's the same as the answer that I got. saying I can do input, gravitation. There's all sorts of stuff, and then it links me to the interactive that goes with it. So it's very intuitive for students to work their way through. So yeah, that's physicsclassroom.com.